Attitude check. Bronco Bite.
How long are we talking? How long are we talking?
Considering college or wanting to finish your degree? Fayetteville State University is proud to be your smart choice for a high-quality education, nationally ranked degree programs, and an exciting, supportive environment. You will receive an exceptional education at an affordable price. A part of the world-class University of North Carolina system, FSU is an incredible value and a great investment in your future. Visit uncfsu.edu/admissions to arrange a campus tour. We can't wait to meet you.
It's time we talk.
When you become a Bronco, you become part of a family.
And in our family, we choose to take care of each other.
It's on us as student athletes at Fayetteville State University.
We pledge to be a part of the solution and to make a difference.
Here at FSU, we pledge to recognize that non-consensual sex is sexual assault.
We pledge to identify situations in which sexual assault may occur.
We pledge to intervene in situations where consent has not and cannot be given.
We pledge to create an environment in which sexual assault is unacceptable.
And survivors are supported.
As Broncos, it's up to us to create an environment where students are and feel safe.
It is on us to speak up.
It is on us to stand up.
It's on us to take action against sexual assault and domestic violence.
You are not alone.
Lead by example.
Take the pledge. What happens here affects us all.
Commit to ending sexual violence on your college campus by signing the pledge.
Take the pledge at
itsonus.org.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Hello, I'm Dr. James A. Anderson, the Chancellor here at Fayetteville State University.
Attitude. Attitude check. Attitude check. Bronco Bite. Attitude check. Bronco Bite.
Welcome everyone to FSU Broncos Sports Network, and thank you for tuning in. This afternoon we have the first game of a doubleheader. For the first home matchup of the new year here in Felton J. Capel Arena, the Fayetteville State women take on Johnson C. Smith University. I will be one of your commentators, Kiana Smith, this afternoon alongside Jayshawn Johnson. Fayetteville State enters the game tonight with a 4-9 record overall, including a 4-4 home record and a 0-5 CIAA conference record. The Golden Bulls are 10-5 with a 2-2 CIAA conference record. So today will be the Broncos' first home game in 2 weeks after losing 3 straight games on the road. The players to watch on the Broncos side are senior forward Jamisha Mosley, guard Chantel Bennett and wing player Yakima Clifton. Mosley leads the team in points per game. She averages nearly 11 points while she shoots 45% from the field. Bennett leads the team in assists and steals and is second on the team in scoring with 9.5 points per game. Yakima Clifton is the versatile do-it-all player for the Broncos, a PT peer, averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds a game.
And on the Golden Bulls side, the players to watch is Jasmine Carter. She enters the game averaging almost 15 points per game, but she's only shooting 35% from the field. After her is Malia Rivers. She's averaging about 9 points per game. And this is going to be a tough matchup for Fayetteville State. The Golden Bulls are 10-5, of course, as you said. The Golden Bulls come in today averaging almost 70 points per game. Broncos are going to have to score more. They only average 62 points per game. So you score more points, that's how you win the game. And the Broncos lately, you know, they are on a 6-game losing streak. So they hope to reverse that streak today.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Good luck, Broncos.
Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit at your seat. All exits are illuminated with red signs and should be used to exit the building in the event of an emergency. Please exit in an orderly fashion.
The starters for today on the Broncos side, Jamisha Mosley, Yakima Clifton, Chantel Bennett, Courtney Fest, and Noni Kumba.
And for Johnson C. Smith University, their starting lineup for the Bulls is number 3, Asha Jordan. She's a senior guard from Monroe, North Carolina. Number 10, Jakia Mitchell. She's a guard. Standing at 5'7". She's a junior. She hails from Fayetteville, North Carolina, so that should be interesting, playing against her home.
Introducing new Coke Zero Sugar. Notice any difference? Looks more like Coke, tastes more like Coke. And with zero sugar. Taste it to believe it.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Our starting lineups for tonight. For the Broncos, we have number 3, Jamisha Mosley, a senior forward standing at 5'10", hailing from Oak Grove, Kentucky. Number 11, Yakima Clifton. She is an exciting forward to watch. She stands at 6 foot. She's a junior, and she hails from Durham, North Carolina. Number 14, Chantel Bennett. She is a guard sophomore. She hails from Sanford, North Carolina. Number 15, Courtney Fest. It's going to be very exciting to see her start tonight. She's just coming off of a knee injury. She is a forward senior hailing from Raleigh, North Carolina. And scrappy number 22, Noni Kumba. She's a junior hailing from Tracy, California. And for the Johnson C. Smith Bulls, we have number 3, Asha Jordan. She hails from Monroe, North Carolina. Number 10, Jakia McNeil. She hails from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Number 31, Lazaria Bowens. She's from Knightdale, North Carolina. She's a forward. She's a guard, a freshman guard. Number 20, Kendall Adams. She's a senior forward standing at 5'11", hailing all the way from Alabama. And number 30, Jasmine Carter. She's a junior hailing from Dakota, Georgia.
At forward, a 6-foot junior from
And so as I mentioned before, we're going to see Courtney Fest start tonight. That should be very exciting to see, seeing as though she did have the knee injury last year and she didn't really get to play. Our first time seeing her play was this year in the latter portion of the season.
And she missed a few games this season too. So I know she's excited to be back and be fully integrated into the action.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be exciting to see. I'm very excited. I'm not only excited for Courtney returning, but I'm also excited because this is the first game of the 2018 school year.
First home game.
Yes, first home game. So this should be exciting. And then 3, we got Courtney Fest and Yakima Clifton. They're 2 tall, big women that are going to be in the post, able to defend the home paint. So that should be exciting how we compete against the Bulls.
Yep. We do have a 4-9 record, but we are 4-4 at home. So we fare better at home, which is most teams do. And we want to keep that going. We want to go ahead and turn it into a positive record at home at least.
Yep. And so we have jumping for the Johnson Smith University Bulls, number 20, Kendall Adams. And she will be jump balling against our Yakima Clifton.
Thank you for serving and protecting this great country.
Kendall Adams normally averages 8 points per game, and she usually snags down about 6 rebounds per game. And so she's going to be going toe-to-toe with Yakima Clifton. She averages 7 points a game, and she brings down 5.6 rebounds.
Something that's interesting to note, instead of Jamisha Mobley starting, which is number 3, they have Brianna Jones on the court, which is number 4. Brianna Jones is a 5'6" senior guard from Henderson, North Carolina, and she is the 3-point shooter on the team. She leads the team in field goal attempts and 3-point attempts.
Absolutely. Tip-off will go to the Broncos. Yakima Clifton was able to tip it to Chantel Bennett, and we got Brianna Jones working that offense for the Broncos. Courtney Fest at the top of the key. She'll stop and pop at a free throw for the first bucket of the night.
It's always nice to get the first bucket to kind of set the tone.
And that's Asha Jordan starting the offense for the Bulls. We got a trap down in the corner. Wow, a pass in the paint to number 31, Lazaria Brown.
And we are going to see a press by Johnson Smith
with a drive and dump to Courtney Fest on the opposite side. And to Yakima Clifton at the apex for a nice 2-pointer. And it looks as if the Broncos are back in a full court press, very intense at the start of tonight's matchup. Just to apply a little bit of pressure to the Bulls. A 3-point attempt. That's no good. Yakima Clifton battling for the rebound under the paint. Number 31 will come out with the possession. The ball went out of bounds, but the Bulls will keep the possession. Bulls working their offense. We have a little bit of movement around the paint, number 31 and number 20. A turnover was forced.
Jakia McNeil just threw it away. It seemed like there was a miscommunication on that play.
Noni Kumba for the drive.
It was a nice drive, but it did not go down.
Lady Bronco foul on number 22.
A kickball foul was called on number 22, Noni Kumba, as they were trying to trap number 10, Jakia McNeil, on the sideline. Bulls will work their possession. I'm sorry, go ahead.
In that brief period, we had a substitution on Johnson C. Smith's side. Monique Hall came in for the Golden Bulls. Monique Hall is a 5'9" senior guard from Melbourne, Florida.
All right, and it looks like the Bulls are also in a full court press, putting some of that pressure back on the Broncos. Drive on the left side by Chantel Bennett, and a kick out to Courtney Fest. Number 3, Asha Jordan will come out.
It was a good look.
Board. It's a lot of movement, a lot of energy here in these first couple of minutes of the first quarter. No foul was called. Very good block by Courtney Fest. Noni Kumba.
And that was a kick ball. It will still be Fayetteville State ball on that. I like the aggressiveness though. That Noni Kumba tried to push it. If not for a kick ball, I think it would have been an easy layup.
And a lot of us were streaking. You know what I'm saying? We got fresh energy, fresh legs. We just came off a break. Even though I know that the women were playing over break, but it looks as if they're rejuvenated and everyone is streaking the floor with their teammates. Yakima Clifton tried to give an assist to Chantel Bennett. It rolled off of her hands, and the Bulls got possession of the basket. Number 30,
Jasmine Carter,
pushed the ball down, and she was able to score an easy lay-in for the Bulls. Chantel Bennett to Courtney Fest for a left-hand layup for the Broncos. The score is now 6-4.
So far, the Broncos have had really no trouble breaking the press. And they've been moving at their own pace, which is important. They haven't been rushed to get their shots off or their possessions off. And that is going to be out on Fayetteville State, so it will be Golden Bulls ball.
Bulls controlling their possession. Chi M is fresh in the game for the Broncos. She is defending number 31 in the Bulls team, and she was able to come up with a defensive board. Brianna Jones skips over to Yakima Clifton on the wing.
Back to Brianna Jones.
It looks as if Johnson C. Smith is in a 3-2 defense.
To the Lady Broncos.
So what the Broncos are going to want to do is look to penetrate into that to get a high percentage or a higher percentage basket.
Also in for the Lady Broncos, number 22.
And Noni Kumba is going to come back in for Brianna Jones.
So on the floor for the Broncos, we have number 14, Chantel Bennett, excuse me. Number 15, Courtney Fest. Number 21, Chi-Chi Matawabenham. Number 22,
and that was
Kumba.
Sorry.
And number 11, Yakima Clifton. Go ahead.
That was a beautiful play. Chi-Chi had a very nice pick. She sprung loose, and then she was able to get the assist to Chantel Bennett, who was wide open for that three-pointer.
Possession goes to the Lady Broncos.
And there is a double dribble called, so it will be Broncos ball. The Broncos are up 9-4 early in the first quarter. It seems like the Golden Bulls have maybe already abandoned their press. So I guess that's an adjustment on Coach Joyner. Chi-Chi with the missed shot.
She had a very beautiful look, though.
Yeah, you
their
gotta
defense
make those.
was opened up a little in the center. She was able to take a nice little 8-footer. However, she wasn't able to capitalize and make the basket.
And on the other end is going to be a foul on Chi-Chi. And the Golden Bulls will be back on the line after this media timeout.
Bronco fans, it's time for the Bronco Fan of the Game free throw contest, sponsored by Coca-Cola, a proud sponsor of Fayetteville State University Athletics. The contestant will have 2 chances to make a free throw to win a prize. Sponsored by From Court to Court.
offers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
The CIAA was founded in 1912 and has been a continuous champion for academic and athletic excellence for over a century. A crown jewel rooted in tradition, leadership, and community, the CIAA continues to educate and empower the future leaders of tomorrow through our commitment to academics, our support of the community, our enhancement of the student-athlete experience, and the engagement of our alumni and fans. A legacy that began over 100 years ago continues to impact the generations of today. We're all CIAA for life.
On that quick break, we have a Golden Bull on the line, number 23, Zaina Dove. She was fouled by Chi-Chi M before the break. She was able to make the first basket.
Zaina Dove is a redshirt sophomore. She's 5'9" from West Palm Beach, Florida.
She was able to make both of her free throws.
The Golden Bulls back with the press.
A charge was called on Yakima Clifton. Number 12, Monique Hall of the Bulls,
Offensive foul on number 11.
took a
Yakima
charge.
Clifton. That's her first, team third.
And Asher Jordan is bringing the ball up for Johnson C. Smith. A nice handoff and a drive to Monique Hall.
Basket's good.
Very big screen by her teammate. Broncos working at press. Nice rebound by Noni Kumba. Her and number 34 of the Bulls, Jamia Johnson, got tangled up under the basket, but that was a very good presence by Noni Kumba to be there, to be able to at least get her hands on a rebound.
Definitely.
We definitely want to see a lot of that.
You love to see hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a jump ball, so it will be Johnson C. Smith's ball this time around. I did not think that was a foul. I thought that was a really good contest.
And honestly, just an air ball by itself. But a foul was called on Courtney Fest.
I thought the refs let CIAA. I thought they let them play a little bit more. So it will be Jamia Johnson at the line. She is from Durham, North Carolina. She is a 5'11" forward.
And she did make her first free throw. And her second. So this is the first lead change of the game. The Bulls are leading the Broncos by 1 point, 10-9.
Michelle Gainey with the pass to Yakima Clifton.
Yakima Clifton to Noni Kumba.
That was a nice floater, but it did not go down.
Chantel Bennett able to get the ball back. A foul was called on number 22, Noni Kumba.
I thought for sure that would have been a jump ball, but okay.
That's her second.
And honestly, before Noni Kumba got there, to me, it was a jump ball when Chantel and the player from Johnson Smith were tangling and tussling for the ball.
Yeah, I don't know about these last two calls. we should get those. We're at home. Either way, Jordan is at the line. She's shooting 76% from the free throw line. She's averaging 9 points per game.
Brianna Jones is in for the Bulls to give Noni Kumba a rest, and also Michelle Gainey.
And it's been a 8-0 run by Johnson C. Smith. It is now 9-12.
Chantel Bennett with the drive to the basket, and a foul was called. So she'll go to the line.
She's shooting
for the Broncos.
Sorry, she is shooting 88% from the free throw line, so she's close to automatic, which is always good. You know, especially when you're struggling, you want to at least make your free throws. That helps you out. You know, when you look at a characteristic of a bad team, usually they don't hit their free throws. We are shooting 67% from the line on the season. And, you know, as a team, you probably want to be above 70% at least. So that's an area that we can improve on.
The Bulls working their offense. Asha Jordan. Back to Monique Hall.
Back to Jordan.
Very active hands by Chantel Bennett. The ball still landed in the Bulls' hands, though. They were able to take a three-pointer. It was no good. Traveling was called on number 1, Malia Rivers, and the Broncos will take possession. And as you mentioned earlier, the Broncos aren't having any difficulty with the press. So is the press there as like a scare tactic, or is it supposed to be actually pressure? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Because to me, the only time the press worked was when they drew the charge on Yakima Clifton. Outside of that, we've been able to break the press. That was another nice look by Chi-Chi.
Yeah, and a putback by Brianna Jones.
If you're the Golden Bulls coach, I'm sure you would have liked to see them box out.
Because 3 jerseys, 3 white jerseys anyways, were surrounded Chi-Chi M after she shot that. Yakima Clifton would have still on the sideline. Brianna Jones will bring the ball up the court. And Euro step around the Bulls for a layup.
That was a nice move, nice drive.
Oh, yeah. That is Brianna Jones of Fayetteville State University.
Yeah, she had the Euro step, but let's not forget to mention the fact that it was Yakima Clifton who came up with the steal and the assist, and that's what she's been doing. That's what she's been doing as she comes away with the rebound. That's what she's been doing all year. She's been kind of like the catalyst. She's been all over the box sheet. When you look at it, she's been leading the team in assists, blocks, steals. I don't think she's leading anymore, but if she's not leading, then she's second in all those categories. She is a do-it-all player.
Yes, she is. Very exciting to see her play. We have a lot of movement here by the Broncos in their offense. Chantel Bennett with the drive. Yes. She's able to get it to go.
That was a nice, strong drive.
Oh, yeah. And for someone who only stands at 5'8", Chantel Bennett has a big presence in the paint. Once she gets that ball on the wing and she drives in, it's like, oh, very active hands.
Definitely.
And she's running the floor.
And she loves the contact. She loves to try to draw the foul, which is important when you're a guard. You want to try to get the extra trips to the line. And the score is now 18-12.
So we have another lead change here in the first half. The Broncos took back the lead.
Definitely, and they did it using a 9-0 run. A quick 9-0 run.
And drives, mainly. That was a very big move. That was a big move by Jamia Johnson.
Was that a foul?
She had 2 jerseys on her. Two players on her.
I thought that was just a good contest. You know, when the coaches are teaching, you know, they tell you go straight up, verticality. I thought that was verticality there.
The ball is stuck. So Jamia Johnson did not make her first free throw, obviously.
What if it goes in?
Nah. It has to go in from her hand directly.
Substitution.
And the Bulls are bringing in fresh legs. Number 3, Asha Jordan. Number 10, Jakia McNeil. And number 20, Kendall Adams.
And number 30, Jasmine Carter is coming back in.
And still on the line is Jamia Johnson. So everybody is freshly into the game, except for her. Yakima Clifton comes out with a rebound from the free throw.
Johnson misses both her free throws.
A Euro stepping pass from Chantel Bennett. That was beautiful.
Was that a pass?
Yeah. Yeah. Chantel Bennett with another three. And it's good.
And she has been on fire today. She has 11 of the Broncos' 21 points. She is shooting 4 of 5 from the field, including 2 of 2 from behind the arc.
Active hands again by Yakima Clifton. She took the ball back in up the court to try to get a lead pass for her teammates. Wow. Big bank shot 3 by number 3, Asha Jordan for the Bulls before the end of the first quarter. That was nice. I'm not gonna lie.
And that was a momentum shot. You're looking at what would be a 9-point lead. You turn it into 6. And you know, buzzer beaters are always a nice boost at the end of a quarter.
Absolutely.
Well, they can only come at the end of a quarter. So there's that.
All right, well, the score is 21-15, and we are going to take a quick break before the beginning of the second quarter.
I mean, isn't that what we do? Like, we turn it up?
I don't know. What's up? Huh? Oh, leave it on? We muted it. We muted it. Can you still hear it with us muted? You can still hear it with us muted? Because it's the crowd mic.
Yeah, you said level 3, 4, yeah. Don't we turn it down now? Don't we turn it off?
I don't know. I'm confused. You're confusing me. But you still can hear this? Oh, this? Oh, okay. So what you wanted on when we go to break? Okay, turn it down? Okay.
And we are back for the second quarter. Oh, and that just slipped right through Bowen's hands, so it will be a steal on our end. But Jasmine Carter is going to come away with the rebound after a Brianna Jones miss. The score is 21-15. The Broncos are up, looking to break a 6-game losing streak. And what was that?
Jump ball is called.
They called a jump ball. That was a nice contest by Courtney Fest. She didn't even have to jump for that block. And Yakima Clifton. That was a nice open look, but she just did not make it. Same thing on the other end. Jasmine Carter, who is leading the Bulls, the Golden Bulls, with 15 points per game. She could not come away with the floater. So the score will remain the same.
Cut by Brianna Jones. Her teammates seen her. She drove to the basket and a free throw. Wow. A free throw was called, so she'll go to the line for 2.
And that was a foul on number 31, Lazaria Bowen. So Brianna Jones will go to the line. She is only shooting 67% from the free throw line.
However, she made her first free throw for the Broncos. Great job, Brianna.
Brianna Jones averages 9 points per game on 30% from the field, and she also averages 4 rebounds per game, which is a nice number for a 5'6" guard.
Broncos back in the zone defense. Still able to protect the middle.
And that's going to be a foul on Michelle Gainey. But you like the aggressiveness. She read the pass. She knew where it was going.
Oh, yeah.
She was just there a tad late, a bit late.
Oh, yeah. And a new face for the Broncos. Number 1, Amber Gladden. She is a junior guard standing at 5'6", and I'm very excited to see her playing. She is a very loyal colleague, and it's nice to see her playing.
This is her 5th game of the season, so she joined. She was a late addition to the squad. She is a 5'6" junior guard from Danville, Virginia. And that was a nice entry pass.
Oh, yeah.
And an even better move for 2 points by Yakima.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's about their 2nd traveling call.
Yep.
They also had a double dribbling violation.
Yep.
Wow, that's interesting. That's something that you wouldn't expect.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Johnson C. Smith has definitely came out sluggish today. You know, they're 10-5, and I don't know. I think maybe they've been sleeping on Fayetteville State. They kind of maybe overlooked us. Maybe they have a big game coming up, but
they were sleeping on us. It's okay. We about to wake them up. We're waking them up right now with a 10-point lead over them here at home in the first game of 2018 at Felton J. Cable Arena.
Definitely, and so far from what I've seen, Johnson C. Smith, they just appear just a step slower than
just a little sluggish.
Yes.
And sometimes that happens traveling and playing on the road.
You know, yes, and their passes have been slower. You know, it seems like we can read them every time they come.
Brianna Jones and Chantel streaking. Unable to get the layup off. The ball rolled out of bounds, and we'll keep the possession.
And that was nice defense by Jordan, who was able to, 1, not get the foul, and 2, you know, reset the ball, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term.
Not give up an easy layup.
Definitely.
Pop and stop could not go for Yakima Clifton right there in the front of the basket.
It looked like it was gonna go in.
Yeah, it did.
It was a hard shot to make, but
too late. That would have been a beautiful block, but she was just a couple seconds too late trying to defend number 31, Lejea Bowen. So she'll go to the free throw line after that foul that she picked up from Yakima Clifton.
And that's gonna be Clifton's 2nd foul.
Bowens is able to make the first free throw.
We are early in the second quarter. The score is 25-16.
And in for the Bulls is number 23, Zayna Dove, and number 12, Monique Hall. Back in for the Broncos is our number 2, Michelle Gainey. She also made the second one. And back in for Bowens is Johnson, number 34.
And the Golden Bulls is going to bring back the press that we've seen earlier. But Chantel Bennett was able to just walk it up.
Yes.
A nice move by Brianna Jones.
Oh, yeah. She seen Johnson, so she knew she had to do something. She pump fake and was able to make the layup. That was very high IQ from Brianna Jones, and not just letting your layup get swatted away by a big 5'11".
And that was another bad pass. Number 23, Zayna Dove, wasn't able to come away with the ball, so it will be a steal for Fayetteville State.
Michelle Gainey Take a nice 12-footer from the free throw line. That basket was good.
So far, Fayetteville State is shooting 55% from the field, while Johnson C. Smith is only shooting 21%. And you're not going to win many games shooting 21% from the field, as well as having 9 turnovers. Fayetteville State only has 5 turnovers. So that is a recipe for disaster for Johnson C. Smith.
And that was just a air ball by number 12, Monique Hall, about 8 feet from the basket.
On the season, the Golden Bulls is averaging about 40% from the field, so they're about 20 percentage points below their average.
That was a nice take by number 30, Jasmine Carter. Way to not draw the charge. That was definitely reaching. That was definitely reaching.
And that will be a foul on Asher Jordan. That's her first foul. And the trip right before that, I think that may have been Johnson C. Smith first steal, if not first steal out of the press. Like, they've had very few, so.
The charge was called. Chantel Bennett was on the move to the basket. And then number 23 stepped in front of her and was able to draw the charge. That was Zayna Dove of the Bulls, Johnson Smith University.
And we have a Broncos timeout.
We will be right back after this break.
The score is 29-19.
Turn this down, right?
I think so. It's already all the way up.
You're right there.
So no one's really doing the camera switching? Oh, he is. He's only doing it. They're only camera switching when it's like this. Because I'm saying, if you look, AJ's doing the thing, and I'm like, well, we are short. We're short, Naima and Sarah. We're short, I guess, so. So you told them you could go to work?
I'm wearing this, though.
You're going to have to. That's fine. If anything, you just zip this up. They can have no issue with Fayetteville State. And we are back from the timeout. It is 29-19, halfway through the second quarter, and Fayetteville State is up in the game, looking to break a 6-game losing streak.
And I think they're well on their way.
From what we've seen so far, unless Johnson C. Smith has big adjustments and comes out with more energy, they're definitely well on their way. But, you know, it is a 4-quarter game.
That is very true. Brianna Jones fighting for the rebound. She wasn't giving up without a fight.
Jump ball is called. Possession goes to the
very good to see that aggression.
It's going to be a jump ball, and it will be Broncos ball.
And this is the second time the Broncos have been up 10 points. The first time it was 25-15, and now they are up a 10-point lead, 29-19, over the ranked Johnson C. Smith Bulls.
The Broncos have 16 points in the paint, 8 points off turnovers, 4 second chance points, and 4 fast break points. Johnson C. Smith only has 8 points in the paint, but they do have 11 points off turnovers, so 11 of the Golden Bulls' 19 points have been off of turnovers, so that's interesting.
All right, that was a knocked out of Brianna Jones' hands by Asia Jordan. But it stayed in play. Michelle Gainey.
That was a nice
big
hop
move.
step.
Yeah. Amber Gladden for the drive.
Oh. No foul?
Ball's out of bounds. Possession goes to the Golden Bulls.
Very aggressive drive, though, by Amber.
Yeah, there was definitely contact, but I guess not enough to warrant a foul this trip for us, you know. And Johnson got position in another. That was a
How many turnovers do the Bulls have so far?
The Bulls have 10 turnovers compared to 7 Fayetteville State turnovers.
Wow. And they normally average about 21 turnovers per game. So they're halfway there here
already
in the latter half of the second quarter. Chantel Bennett trying to work.
That was a
against
nice
the press.
step over. That was nice aggression by Jasmine Carter. She came up with the steal.
Lost her shoe in the event.
But as I was saying, Johnson C. Smith does have 10 turnovers, but a lot of them has been unforced. And that's 2 turnovers in a row for Fayetteville State. You can't. That's the easiest way to let someone get back in the game. So we are going to see a timeout by Coach Rashima Johnson. That's a Fayetteville State timeout. A much-needed timeout.
All right, so far you already mentioned that they have 10 turnovers to our 7. What else do we have going on, Jason?
Chantel Bennett has 11 points. After her, Brianna Jones has 6 points and 3 rebounds. Yakima Clifton has 4 points and 4 rebounds. On the Johnson C. Smith side, Jasmine Carter leads with 6 points. But she's done it on 3 of 6 shooting, so she's shooting 50%. Outside of that, another discrepancy of Johnson C. Smith is going to the line way more than Fayetteville State. Johnson C. Smith has been to the line 10 times. They've made 8 compared to Fayetteville State only going to the line 4 and making 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going to be a big difference. However, I don't see us taking a lot of long-range shots, which is very good for us. That means, you know, the closer you're into it, the higher the percentage is shot.
Ball's out of bounds.
That was a drive by Michelle Gainey. She lost control of the ball. The ball rolled out of bounds. But the Bulls touched it last, so we'll keep possession here under the basket.
Yes, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like the press is kind of getting to us at this point.
Very big move by Michelle Gainey.
Definitely. I think we're kind of rushing our passes, or Johnson C. Smith is just kind of upping the tempo for us. Because they have 15 points off of turnovers. They only have 23 points, so
another traveling call.
Yeah, see,
another traveling call. That's their 3rd traveling call of this matchup.
Including a double dribble. So
that's hurting them, even though they're doing good at the free throw line. I mean, you're going to lose that which you're productive in. You're going to be counterproductive in the turnovers.
Ooh.
That was a steal by Asha Jordan from the hands of Courtney Fest. She couldn't finish a left-hand layup. Miranda Hinton. She lost the ball to number 12, Monique Hall.
Fayetteville State has to slow it down. They're not able to run at the pace that Johnson C. Smith is making them move at. They need to slow it down.
Well, honestly, I think they can match their intensity. And we have a little cushion with the lead. Wow.
I mean, not necessarily the intensity, but the pace that the Broncos are moving on offense, they're getting a little reckless with the ball here. And a 10, 11-point lead is down to 5 with 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Chantel Bennett able to draw a foul from Monique Hall.
Golden Bulls foul.
Excuse me, my correction. She drew the foul from Jasmine Carter.
On the line shooting 2.
Jasmine Carter, who also just hit her first 3 of the night in the Bulls' last possession.
Johnson C. Smith is 2 of 6 from behind the arc.
Into the game for the Golden Bulls, number 4, Maya Green.
Checking in for Johnson C. Smith is Kendall Adams, number 20, and then number 4, Maya Green. Maya Green is a 5'7" guard. She's a sophomore from San Antonio, Texas.
And also checking in for the Broncos, number 31, Shaquandra James.
Bennett makes her second free throw.
So the Broncos are dropped down in the 2-3 defense. Courtney Fest defending the ball in the corner.
And back up to Maya Green. Back to Jasmine Carter. Carter with the miss, and Chantel Bennett was able to corral the rebound and split the defense.
Wow. Couldn't get the layup to fall in.
That was a perfect sequence. Only thing that didn't go was the ball.
Chantel Bennett she's a Bronco PT peer. All right.
Definitely.
She snatched that rebound down, went flying down the court, able to control the ball between two defenders in the press that the Bulls were trying to press on her, and then did a Euro step and almost made a layup on the left side. That's a good effort by Chantel Bennett.
Definitely. And she's been having a really good game.
Chantel to Courtney.
And Courtney is not afraid to pull it. She is 2 of 6 from the field, and she does not hesitate at all. She just turns around, and when she wants her shot, she's going to take it.
Oh, yeah. Why hesitate? Wow. That's the second 3 from Jasmine Carter. Number 30 for the Johnson C. Smith Bulls. We may have
12 points.
Yeah.
Possession remains to the lady.
And we may have started something. She may be hot now.
And it's a close game again. Best believe that Johnson C. Smith does not want to lose to Fayetteville State.
They had a rocky start. Yes.
And if this was 2K, she'd get the acrobat badge, because that was a nice move.
Chantel Bennett is doing it in real life. That was a beautiful skip pass in the paint to Chantel Bennett on the backside. Nobody was paying attention to her, and she did a jump pump fake and was able to make that lay in.
So there is 9.6 seconds left in the quarter before halftime. The score is 34-29. If this score holds up, Fayetteville State will be on pace to break their scoring average. Meanwhile, they're about to hold.
Wow. That was a beautiful basket by Brianna Jones.
Definitely.
That was beautiful. Number net with 2 defenders in her face. 2 Johnson Smith University Bulls in her face.
And Chantel Bennett leads at halftime. She leads with a game-high 14 points. Brianna Jones has 8 points, and Michelle Gainey has 6 points. And combined, they are 6 of 6 in the field, so they have not missed a shot.
Okay.
Another thing to note is that if the score holds up, the Golden Bulls will be on pace to score less than their season average. So we'll be back after the halftime break.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and
stay tuned.
For 150 years, Fayetteville State University has promoted educational excellence in North Carolina, the nation, and the world. Our legacy of excellence continues with our participation in the United Negro College Fund Career Pathways Initiative. Thanks to this project, faculty and staff are working together to implement integrated curricular and co-curricular experiences that will inspire and empower our students to define and control their futures.
Bronco Career Launch, forging a path to 21st century careers. Fayetteville State University is proud to be one of the 30 colleges selected as a planning grant awardee for the United Negro College Fund's New Career Pathways Initiative.
Career Services Everywhere serves as the overarching theme for the proposed campus culture change and will be the foundation of the program, creating more informed, career-minded students and expanding the institution's capacity to meet student needs.
The Career Pathways Planning Grant engages the community and creates pathways to successful 21st century careers.
Faculty Connections will allow FSU to fully engage faculty in the alignment of academics with the needs of the workforce. It will also place faculty at the core of building greater connective tissue between what is learned in the classroom and what is needed in the workforce.
To better prepare students to graduate career ready, learning in the real world builds on co-curricular experiences and strengthens FSU's development and implementation of the types of programs proven to cultivate desirable, employable skills in students.
Employer pipelines serve to establish stronger connections between our Career Services Office and local and national employers. Acknowledging that it is critical to not only make connections with employers, employer pipelines will better ensure those relationships are cultivated and maintained so that there is a great impact in increasing student career placement following graduation.
Research will be conducted to expand information gathering from alumni and employers to better understand the outcomes our graduates experience and their preparation perceived by employers.
I'm forging a path to 21st century careers. The Office of Alumni Affairs has identified more than 1,100 corporations via LinkedIn where FSU alumni are currently employed. We'll leverage this knowledge by using the identified corporations and our alumni to strengthen and increase our employer access and outreach efforts. To further capitalize on the number of Fayetteville State alumni networking on LinkedIn and to increase our online presence, FSU will establish a LinkedIn student group called BRONCOS Connect. This will enable students to connect directly with alumni. Once our students learn how to create LinkedIn profiles, this will maximize their networking opportunity with alumni and prospective employers.
I'm forging the path to 21st century careers.
I'm forging a 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 path to 21st century careers.
The Career Pathways Planning Grant engages the community and creates pathways to successful 21st century careers. We invite all members of the university family to join us as we forge a path that fosters collaboration and provides greater access to resources that fully integrate career preparedness into the academic and co-curricular experience from freshman year to first destination job placement. FSU will submit the grant on October 21st, 2016. Stay tuned as we continue to forge a pathway for 21st century careers.
Hi, I'm Anthony Bennett, Director of Athletics at Fayetteville State University. Over the years, FSU athletics has become synonymous with championships and pride.
FSU's vision for athletics is to build upon our rich history by providing our student athletes with a comprehensive athletic experience, which includes a quality education and the tools to be competitive in their respective sport. Our vision has led us to the establishment of the 1,000 Broncos campaign.
The 1,000 Broncos is an annual fundraising campaign dedicated to providing scholarship opportunities for deserving student athletes. We look forward to collectively supporting the next generation of Broncos. We need your unconditional support as we pursue becoming one of the premier athletic programs in the country. I proudly serve our student athletes daily. I encourage you to impact a Broncos student athlete by becoming a 1,000 Broncos member. You can find out more about our 1,000 Broncos program by visiting www.FSUBroncos.com or calling 910-672-1314. With you, the future looks bright for Old, White, and Blue.
The CIAA was founded in 1912 and has been a continuous champion for academic and athletic excellence for over a century. A crown jewel rooted in tradition, leadership, and community, the CIAA continues to educate and empower the future leaders of tomorrow through our commitment to academics, our support of the community, our enhancement of the student-athlete experience, and the engagement of our alumni and fans. A legacy that began over 100 years ago continues to impact the generations of today. We're all CIAA for life.
We gonna do this the Bronco way. Look, it's about time. Reside, blue and white nation Bronco preside. Get buck and lead the others to the scissor. I said buck, now competition scared to reside. Or where your team at? Just them? In that case, competition looking quite slim. Just go home, pack it up. Bus trip, this is our house, hit the road, let the dust kick. We about to go to work, cause we working hard. Don't you hear the song clap, let the beat applaud. It's about to go down, that's right. Cheer fire, MBX on the left side. We go hard, pause, cranium. Broncos, Luther, Nick, Gerald Stadium. Now Broncos, hands up, rock with it. If you don't have them blue and white, then you don't get it. On the field of the court, we ready to play. Every year, 24 hours a day. Hey, but good luck to you. But this is how we do when we reppin' that white and blue here at the FSU. FSU, I feel that. FSU. FSU, we turned up at FSU. Here's our home at FSU. We in our zone at FSU. It's about to be on at FSU. Attitude check, what's up? Now where your pride at? You see mine, this takes a lot of hard work, you couldn't be mine. See this blue and white, the smoothest and so ever clean. And plus we got the most pride that you ever seen. See, I'm about my team, and that's the Broncos. We rain down the competition, ponchos. It's game time, that's right. Alumni and the fans on the right side. Head honcho in the CIAA. And if you tryna take the crown, well, who wanna play? See each and every day, it's blue and white. Morning, afternoon, evenings, and every night. And I mean that. We be it, shout out to cheer fire. You see it, this blue and white only exudes the best. And I don't listen to a band unless it's MBX at FSU. Cause
we are the Broncos, the fucking Broncos. We are the Broncos, FSU Broncos. We are the Broncos, the fucking Broncos. We are the Broncos, FSU Broncos. You buck, we buck back. You buck, we buck back. You buck, we buck back. The fucking Broncos. You buck, we buck back. You buck, we buck back. You buck, we buck back. FSU Broncos.
Greetings, Broncos. My name is Yakima Reinhardt, and I'm the Senior Director of Alumni Affairs at Fayetteville State University. I'm also a proud Bronco and a graduate of the class of 1996. It is our 150th year, and I am excited. I'm looking forward to celebrating the tremendous legacy and indelible mark.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub. With exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. The home of Division II college sports.
Introducing new Coke Zero Sugar. Notice any difference? Looks more like Coke, tastes more like Coke. And with zero sugar. Taste it to believe it.
Hey Broncos! Here on the campus of Fayetteville State University, we have the Rudolph Jones Student Center, otherwise known as the Student Center. Here we have a place to hang out, conduct business, and most of all, be who we are, students. FSU has invested large amounts of funds in order to make sure that we have a comfortable environment that we can call the best of the best. Here at our new and improved Student Center, we have a lot of new facilities for the students to use, such as the new and improved Student Leadership Suite, to the newly combined Bronco Grill and Game Room. to the newly built Student Center Movie Theater, aka the Broncos Cinema.
Approximately $23 million has been invested to ensure that we have a place to be ourselves and relax. But it is our job to help in the upkeep of our Student Center. See, we have an excellent staff that make it look wonderful, but we have to do our part in ensuring that our Student Center is kept clean. Thank you.
We welcome you to the new and improved Student Center, and we encourage you all to utilize it and treat it with the utmost care and respect. Have fun with your friends, sit down and relax, but most importantly, take pride in yourselves by taking pride in our new Student Center and keeping it clean. Attitude check! Right?
We can stop to make sure someone is okay, get in the way, and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
At Fayetteville State University, there's something for everyone. From sports to art to live performances, we have it all. From our planetarium to our outstanding library, we offer engaging learning for all ages here in your community. Visit www.uncfsu.edu to learn more about the great fun you can have at Fayetteville State University. Then come for a visit. We can't wait to meet you.
We are back from halftime with about 5 minutes left before the third quarter start. We saw Fayetteville State come back out. They started practicing, doing their drills. They look ready. The score is 36-29. There is about a minute left until play resumes. Again, the Broncos are 4-9. The Golden Bulls are 10-5 so far. The Broncos have been leading and have been doing it with relative ease. Leading so far is Chantel Bennett. She has 14 points. She's 5 of 8 from the field. Brianna Jones has 8 points, 3 rebounds, and she's 3 of 3. After her is Michelle Gainey with 6 points. An important thing to note has been the free throw difference. Johnson C. Smith is 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Fayetteville State has only been to the free throw line 5. They're 4 of 5. Outside of that, Johnson C. Smith is shooting 39% from the field, which is right in line with their average on the season. But Fayetteville State has they can't miss today. This afternoon, they're shooting 54% from the field. Matter of fact, they had 2 buzzer beaters. They had a buzzer beater at the end of the first and a buzzer beater at the end of the second, just for good measure. So they're feeling it in 2018. This is the first home game. You know, they are on a 6-game losing streak, but 2018 is a new year. Not a new season, but a new year. It's still early. They're 0-5 in the conference.
What I'm really enjoying seeing is that they're not taking a lot of long-range shots. They're getting closer to the basket. They're running in. They're driving. They still have active hands, so they can keep that from 2017 to 2018.
And they're getting the shots as they want as Noni Kumba comes up with the block. I'm pretty sure Coach Rashima Johnson has to be happy with where they're taking the shot. Coach King Coleman.
Yes, it's okay. Coach Rashima Johnson is our volleyball coach, but Miss Serena King Coleman is probably very proud of her Lady Broncos. Yakima Clifton to Courtney Fest for a beautiful left-hand layup.
And they are
that was so beautiful.
Right where they left off.
I love their chemistry, even though Courtney Fest just came back into the season. Her and Yakima seems to play with a very good chemistry.
Definitely.
Traveling called. That is their 4th traveling violation called. Broncos will take possession. And coming in for the Golden Bulls is number 12, Monique Hall. She'll give number 31 a rest. That's Lazaria Bowens.
Monique Hall has 4 points on the day. She is 2 of 5 shooting. And that goes right into the hands of number 20, Kendall Adams. As Jordan comes away with the basket.
That turnover cost the Broncos a layup from Asha Jordan.
And that is going to be an out of bounds call. Possession goes to the Golden Bulls.
So it will be Golden Bull ball again. Fayetteville State has 12 turnovers to Johnson C. Smith's 15. But the big difference is that Johnson C. Smith has been able to capitalize on the turnovers where Fayetteville State hasn't. The Golden Bulls have 20 points off of 12 turnovers, while Fayetteville State has 10 points off of 15 turnovers. So that's a big difference.
And that's something that you don't want to do. Noni Kumba had a beautiful rebound. However, she picked up her dribble right here in the corner after crossing the half-court line. You don't want to do that against a team like Johnson C. Smith.
And the score is now 38-36 after that three-pointer.
Brianna Jones driving in. She lost the ball in the hands of number 20, Kendall Adams.
And that's like our third consecutive turnover that I've seen. That's not how you want to start off a quarter.
Well, Johnson C. Smith is rushing us. They're coming out here and they're hungry and they're rushing us. And I think we're trying to
pace.
Exactly. And what we need to do is slow down the pace and get into our game.
Definitely.
Courtney Fest unable to get that sweet spot jumper to go for her. The Bulls will take possession. Kendall Adams.
And it's a tie game, 38-38.
Jasmine Carter can't get it to go.
And it's going to be out on Fayetteville State. Took a minute for the ball to get inbounded. That was a nice contest.
And that was also a big move by Monique Hall. However, she was too far into the basket, and then we did have very good defense by the Broncos from Courtney Fest and Yakima Clifton.
Noni Kumba is going to bring it up, and she broke the press. Back to Brianna Jones.
She looks like she's pulling it out to get the offense started.
Back to Noni Kumba. Ooh.
She drove right into the hands of Kendall Adams. No foul was called. The Broncos will keep the ball under the basket with about 6 seconds left on the shot clock. So they want to be cognizant of that and make sure they're getting that ball up with a good shot and a good look in about 6 seconds. The Courtney Fest. Her shot has stopped falling here in the second half.
And Yakima Clifton picks up the defense, picks up the contest, so that'll be a missed layup, and it will be Broncos ball. That was nice timing by her to not draw the foul and to get a good contest.
Wide open Courtney Fest for a layup.
And the layup doesn't get easier than that. Courtney Fest now has 8 points on 4 of 10 shooting.
Kendall Adams will try for a little 15-footer behind the free throw line. She can't get it to go. Brianna Jones controlling the ball.
Yakima Clifton came away with that rebound. She has a game-high 5 rebounds.
Brianna Jones looking for her teammates to get moving. Chantel Bennett with the drive.
Almost went in. It's going to be out. Fayetteville State is going to be Golden Bulls ball. So Malia Rivers is going to come in for Jasmine Carter. Malia Rivers has no points tonight. And that's another unforced, it's just a bad pass. And there's been a lot of bad passes or just right on the money and they just couldn't catch it. They couldn't corral it.
Nikema Clifton controlling the ball on the sideline.
And she breaks the
past
trap.
Michelle Gainey. Oh, wow. A lot of our shots are rolling in and out of the rim. Nikema Clifton still getting the offensive board, trying to put it back. She couldn't get it to go.
Possession remains to the Lady Broncos.
But that's about a second or third shot that I've seen bounce off the rim and not in our favor. I don't really appreciate that.
Media timeout.
And we have a media timeout. It is 40-38 here in the third quarter. There is exactly 5 minutes left here in the quarter.
All right, so we will be right back after this break.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Introducing new Coke Zero Sugar. Notice any difference? Looks more like Coke, tastes more like Coke. And with zero sugar. Taste it to believe it.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're...
All right, and we are back after the media timeout. It is Broncos possession. Nikema Clifton and Aisha Jordan battling. It rolled out of bounds after Aisha touched it last. So we'll keep possession. Nikema Clifton to Courtney Fest.
It's a nice move and a nice floater.
Oh, yeah.
So Courtney Best is now the second Broncos player to be in double digits. She has 11 points. 10 points, I'm sorry. Ooh.
Wow, nice bank shot three.
Yeah, that was good defense by Michelle Gainey too. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm noticing, and that what I really like is Courtney Best's confidence. She just alludes with confidence. She, even though some of her shots weren't falling in the beginning or in the last part of the second quarter, she still hasn't stopped. And that's probably because she knows that her shots are closer into the basket and there's a higher... Okay, a foul was called. I'm sorry about that. There's a greater chance for her to make the basket. But she keeps being aggressive and she keeps going to the basket. Very strong, and it's very exciting to watch. And she just tried to drive, and the foul was called. And so she's at the line.
And Fayetteville State needs that aggressiveness, especially when it comes to shooting. You know, Nikema Clifton is a really good versatile player. She brings aggression on defense. Same thing with like Noni Kumba, bringing it on defense. But there isn't someone who can bring it on offense and bring it well.
Yeah.
I guess you can say.
And get to the line, because that's our 6th trip to the line tonight.
Yep.
So that's a good effort by Courtney Fest. Monique Hall screaming for the ball.
And that is going to be a turnover. Brianna Jones is going to bring it up. And you can see Courtney Fest calling for the ball.
Oh, yes. Great job, Courtney Fest. Great job. Great turn.
It is now 45-41 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
We are still holding on to that lead. We are leading by 4 points. There's been a lot of lead changes, but the Broncos have been able to keep the lead for the most part. A foul was just called.
That was a late whistle.
Yeah, it was.
They waited for the ball to actually go in for them to call that.
Team first. On the line shooting +1. Substitution into the game for the
So Monique Hall is going to be at the line. She is shooting less than 60% from the free throw.
Lazaria Bowens.
As a team, they shoot 68%.
Number 12, Monique Hall.
And she makes her and 1 attempt.
Substitution into the game for the Lady
Coming in for the Broncos, number
22,
22, Noni Kumba. She'll come in to give Brianna Jones a rest.
And you can see this full court press.
Yakima Clifton to Courtney for an in-stride layup. That is beautiful. I love those two together. They are doing really good tonight.
Yeah, that's an easy assist and that's an easy score. And another travel.
Possession goes to the Lady Broncos. Back into the game for the Golden Bulls, number 30, Jasmine Carter.
So Jasmine Carter is going to check back into the game. She leads all players with 17 points. She is shooting 7 of 13 from the field and 3 of 5 from behind the arc.
Courtney can't get that ball over the front of the rim on that last attempt.
Ooh. And that is a charge. That's going to be a charge. Yes.
Offensive foul on number 4, Maya Green.
Way to take that charge, Chantel.
Second.
Definitely.
Team.
That's a savvy move by the sophomore.
Just great all-around effort. I mean, she's up and down the court everywhere. She's in the rebound. She's in the paint. She's driving to the basket. She's on the floor after loose balls. She's a great player to watch.
That was a nice move. What was the call?
She was fouled on her
Golden
drive.
Bulls foul on number 31, Lazaria Bowens. That's her second. Team third.
And Chantel Bennett is good for the first one.
Chantel Bennett has 1 shot.
And she is also good for the second one. That is Chantel Bennett hailing right here from Sanford, North Carolina.
And that was her third trip to the line. Ooh.
Late whistle again.
It was a foul though that time.
That was another late whistle though.
Lady Bronco foul on number 11, Yakima Clifton.
Yakima Clifton clipped her head.
Yes, she did.
Team second. On the line shooting 2 for the Golden Bulls, number 23, Savin Dove.
I never put them on though.
It has to be in my room.
I never put them on. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful teamwork between the ladies, Yakima Clifton, Michelle Gainey, and Courtney Fest. That was just beautiful. Great sharing of the ball, working their offense, passing it around for that last layup. Easy layup.
And Bowens couldn't come away with that shot. She was open. She should have made it. And the score is 51-43 with a minute to go. Fayetteville State is trying to hold on to the lead to get the win and to break a 6-game losing streak.
Courtney Fest back out to Noni Kumba. Oh, wow. That was a good look, though. That was a beautiful look. Chantel Bennett was cutting across the free throw line or the paint, and she's seen Yakima Clifton doing a backdoor cut, but the pass was just a little bit too high.
And that was a nice effort by Clifton to, one, come away with the pass. Even though she didn't catch it, she managed to snag it, and Johnson C. Smith ended up deflecting the ball out instead of it being out on us. So that was a nice effort play, nice hustle play.
You're absolutely right. All right, so we got a 30-second timeout or a clutch timeout.
The score is 51-45. Leading for Fayetteville State, Chantel Bennett and Courtney Fest has 16 points and 15 points respectively. They've been leading the charge here in the first. It was more Chantel Bennett in the first half and Courtney Fest so far in the third quarter. On Johnson C. Smith, Jasmine Carter has 17 points and Ashley Jordan has 7 points.
For more information on the National Guard.
Important things to note, Fayetteville State is outscoring Johnson C. Smith in the paint 34-18.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we've been getting most of our looks from in the paint.
That is a very good job, very good execution by the Broncos.
Definitely. On the flip side, however, Johnson C. Smith has 26 points off of turnovers, even though they've committed more turnovers than Fayetteville State. Fayetteville State only has 14 points off of turnovers. So when you look at averages, Fayetteville State is converting less than 1 point per turnover. Meanwhile, Johnson C. Smith is converting over 1 point per turnover. So they're just able to capitalize, and that's keeping them in the game, being able to capitalize off of the turnovers. Because here in the third quarter, the discrepancy kind of switched.
And because even
the
like
discrepancy of fouls switched.
Oh, okay. Well, like you said, that's keeping them in the game, and we can never break away too far away from them in our lead. Our highest lead has only been 10 points. So you are absolutely right. Ashley Jordan can't get it to go for a three-point attempt from the top of the key.
Bowens came away with the offensive rebound. And I think they're probably going to hold for the last possession of the quarter, which is dwindling down.
13 seconds.
Yes.
Long three. And it's good. By number 4, Maya Green. Oh, wow. They milked that clock.
Golden Bulls 48.
And they were able to capitalize.
51.
So the score is 51-48, and we are going to start the fourth quarter soon. This has been an exciting game.
Very exciting. Very exciting. So far we've seen a lot from Yakima Clifton. Beautiful charges taken by Chantel Bennett. Noni Kumba being very aggressive in the paint. We also have nice free throw jumpers from Courtney Fest. And drive also. So it's been a very exciting game.
Definitely. Fayetteville State has been shooting 53% from the field. So every quarter they've been shooting around 50, at least higher than 50%, which is good, you know. So let's hope that they can keep the trend here in the fourth quarter. If they can shoot over 50% in the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure that they'll come away with the win. Meanwhile, Johnson C. Smith is shooting 41% from the field and 45% from behind the arc.
And that's going to be a great way to start off this year, especially with this being the first home game of 2018, and then you come back home after a 6-game deficit.
Definitely.
and you beat Jackson C. Smith in Felton J. Kessel Arena, we need that.
These Broncos haven't won a game since. They haven't won a game in 6 weeks. The last time they won a game, it was November 30th. I think it was against Morris. It was another home game, ironically. So it's definitely been a bad spell here in the last month and a half.
But it's nothing we can't come back from because we're doing a great job right now.
Definitely.
On the floor for the Broncos. Wow, beautiful drive. Beautiful drive by Chantel Bennett. Beautiful left hand drive. She goes to the left hand like it's my right hand. Is she left-handed?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well before that dripping in finesse by Chantel Bennett, I was going to tell you all who was on the floor for the Broncos. And that's number 4, Brianna Jones, number 14, Chantel Bennett, number 2, Michelle Gainey, number 15, Courtney Fest, and number 11, Yakima Clifton. On the floor for the Bulls, number 3, Asha Jordan.
That's her second team.
Number 4, Maya Green. Number 12, Monique Hall. Number 30, Jasmine Carter. And number 20, Kendall Adams.
And that was a foul by Courtney. So Monique Hall will go to the line, and she misses her first free throw. She's only shooting around 60% from the line. She makes her second one.
Michelle Gainey able to hit Yakima streaking. Ball is in Courtney Best's hands. She lost control and she was trying to move or drive into the paint, and a double dribble violation was called.
And the fans and Coach King Coleman did not like that call.
That was a very big travel
Possession goes to the
by number 3, Asha Jordan. The Bulls have been traveling all night long.
And
I guess the ride up here from Charlotte to North Carolina, Charlotte to Fayetteville wasn't enough for them.
Yeah, I mean, a 2.5-hour drive is long, but it's not long considering some of the other places. You'll go to like Lincoln, Pennsylvania, you'll go to South Carolina here in the CIAA. So 2.5 hours isn't
long enough for them to be still traveling all through Felton J. Cable Arena today.
Yeah. Because that was unfortunate. She wasn't even pressed. She just,
not a lot of pressure at all from the defense.
And that's a reach-in call.
That's an on-the-floor foul. We will take it out under the basket.
Number 30, Jasmine Carter. That's her first, team second.
And the score is 53-49 as we inbound to Yakima Clifton.
Yeah, give it to her. Number 2, there's a little bit of a mismatch between Michelle Gainey and Asha Jordan. And by mismatch, I just say a height difference because I believe that they're both guards. Wow.
Ooh. And she couldn't come away with it, but Courtney Fest.
But Courtney Fest got the rebound and got to put back.
Second chance points are important. We haven't had many of those, but as the game gets closer and the game goes on, offensive rebound, second chance points is very key and very vital. And that was a nice contest.
Great defense again.
And that was good collective work by the duo of Yakima Clifton and Courtney Fest.
No, that wasn't Yakima Clifton. That was Michelle Gainey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. Explosive floater by Yakima Clifton with the and one.
Golden Bulls foul on number 3.
She will go to the line for an and one attempt. That was beautiful and explosive, and today has been very exciting.
Definitely. Yakima Clifton on the night has 6 points and 6 rebounds. and she's averaging 68% from the line as she misses her and one opportunity.
Monique Hall came out with that board. Jasmine Carter with a drive on the baseline. She airballed.
And it's going to be out on the Broncos, so it will still be Golden Bulls ball.
Chantel Bennett tipped that inbound pass. Wow! Behind the back. Wow! With a putback and another rebound by Courtney Fest for the putback. The Broncos are showing out today for the first game of the 2018 year. New year, new Broncos. I love it. I love this. That was a beautiful behind the back. Did you see that behind the back by Chantel Bennett?
Definitely, definitely.
Wow. And she's only a sophomore? Okay. That was beautiful. And the play before that, she did a pump fake in the air.
Yep.
From a 5'8" sophomore?
Definitely. That was a smooth move, no doubt.
Right here from Sanford, North Carolina? That's beautiful, man. I love it. I love it.
And she came up with her steal. So that was a big sequence of events because Courtney Fest was able to come away with 2 offensive rebounds.
Oh, yeah.
She missed the hook, but hit the jumper. So we are back to a 10-point game with 7 minutes left. And we hope that will be able to blow the game open here for the Broncos.
All right, guys, well, we got a little bit of a break. We will be right back after this. Stay tuned. Y'all don't want to miss what's about to happen in the latter portion of this fourth quarter.
And we are back from timeout. Please don't miss the second game of our doubleheader where the men, the Fayetteville State men, will take on the men of the Golden Bulls. That should be another good game.
Oh, yeah.
And it will be at 4 p.m., so pretty much right after this one. And that was another good contest.
Possession remains to the Golden
And that
Bulls.
came off the hands of our Broncos, so the Bulls will keep the ball under the basket.
And that was Monique Hall with the shot. She's 3 of 8 from the field. She's kind of struggled. A lot of her looks have been from in the restricted area. She just hasn't been able to get them to go in.
Number 30, Jasmine Carter with a 3. Nothing but net from the wing for the Bulls.
Yep, and that will give her 20 points for the day.
Broncos getting into their offense. Lob pass right into the hands of the Bulls.
Jamia Johnson came away with that steal.
But she was able to get a tip. A piece of Asha Jordan's layup.
And what is
Jasmine Carter following right behind her with the board.
Lady Bronco foul
She was
on
fouled.
number 2, Michelle Gainey.
She was also
That's
fouled by
her
Michelle
second.
Gainey. She'll go to the line for the Bulls.
So Jasmine Carter is going to go to the line for the first time. She has 20 points, but this is her first trip to the line. She's shooting 8 of 15 from the field and 4 of 6 from behind the arc as she misses her first free throw. She's only shooting 70% from behind the stripe. And she makes her second one.
They have cut the lead to a 6-point lead.
And I think the
Bulls
Golden
still saying that they are hanging in here.
Yep, I think the Golden Bulls might have abandoned, or at least for a little bit, and that's a foul, definitely.
Hard foul from
might
the
have
Bulls,
abandoned
Asha
their full
Jordan.
court
Golden
press.
Bulls foul on number 3.
Chantel Bennett is tough.
That's her third.
She's a tough Bronco. She's a PT Pierre Bronco.
Into the game for the Lady Broncos, number 22, Noni Kumba.
Chantel Bennett has 18 points. Courtney Fest has 19 points for the day.
Brianna
They're both
Jones.
on pace to break 20. Ooh.
Wow. Jasmine Carter got a big piece of that.
I think that was a foul, though.
Good defense.
On the other end, Jasmine Carter could not make the shot.
Brianna Jones, the Noni Kumba on the wing. The Courtney Fest in the center. She couldn't get that to go. She was also being defended by Jasmine Carter.
Ooh.
Jump ball is called. Possession goes to the Golden Bulls.
And it's going to be Golden Bulls ball after that jump ball. Jamia Johnson was the one who forced.
Substitution into the game for the Lady Broncos, number 2, Michelle Gainey.
So Michelle Gainey is going to come in here for Brianna Jones. And the score is 59-53, I'm sorry, halfway through the fourth quarter.
Chichi Matawebbin also coming in for Courtney Fest.
I think this may be the first time we've seen her since maybe that first half, huh?
Who's that, Chichi? Yes.
And that was another late whistle.
Golden Bulls foul on number 34, Jamia Johnson.
But that works in our favor, so we'll definitely take that. I thought that was on us.
On the line,
so we are in the bonus, and Yakima Clifton will go to the line.
Unable to drain the first free throw. She has another chance. And she makes the second free throw. Active hands by the Broncos. Yakima Clifton came out with a steal to Noni Kumba for a lay-in.
That was a nice move.
Oh, yeah.
I like how she invited the contact, too. She didn't draw a foul, but she made the bucket. So either way, it works.
Yakima Clifton rebounds to Chantel Bennett for a split between two defenders. A layup from Miss Chantel Bennett.
And she has to be one of the best finishers in the CIAA.
Oh, yeah.
She is just amazing. And that might give us our largest lead if I'm correct. It is an 11-point game right now. Back to 9.
Timeout taken by the Golden Bulls.
And it is a Golden Bulls timeout. So we'll be right back after this break.
Fayetteville State Athletics competes every day with the support of its corporate partners. FSU Athletics is proud to partner with Coca-Cola, the FSU Foundation Incorporated.
Are we supposed to be turning this down?
I don't know when we're supposed to turn it up and turn it down. I don't know.
All that you do for Fayetteville State Athletics.
I feel like if we're not talking, it should be turned up, right? Isn't that what makes sense? But I thought he said it the other way around. All right. So after today's game, on the 17th, the women will travel to Sumter, South Carolina to take on Morris. It isn't a conference game. We played Morris previously. We won 81-40. So hopefully we can come back home on the 20th, which would be next Saturday, play Livingstone and be on a 2-game winning streak. If we can close out today and beat Morris on the 17th.
There was a foul call as Yakima Clifton was trying to split between two defenders on the baseline. She will go to the line.
Number 11, Yakima Clifton.
The next home game for the women's Broncos is going to be next Saturday. We're going to play Livingstone.
She can't get the first.
Lady Broncos, number 4,
at 1 p.m.
Brianna Jones.
Shot
and
to
number
roll
15,
in.
Courtney Fest.
Coming in to give Chi-Chi a break is number 15, the Lightning Courtney Best.
And she has 19 points. Dang.
Goes out of
Yakima
bounds.
Clifton,
Possession
1 of
remains
4
to the
from the
Lady
stripe. So if there was
Broncos.
one area where you might want to see improvement from her, is definitely from the line.
Who's
today.
that? Say it again. Oh, okay. Oh! She missed a almost wide open layup.
(64-55). A nice block by Courtney Best. No
Possession
foul
remains
call.
to the Golden
It will still
Bulls.
be Golden Bulls ball.
Substitution into the game for the Golden Bulls, number 4, Maya Green.
Good read by Michelle Gainey.
Called it out of bounds.
Slipped out of bounds.
To the Golden
But that was a good
Bulls.
read, though. Good anticipation.
Definitely. The Broncos have been flying all over the place on defense, trying to get steals and force turnovers and deflections. And that is a big reason why we're up by 9 with 3 minutes to go. Chantel Bennett pulls it back to avoid getting the ball stolen. From Yakima Clifton back to Brianna Jones. Are we done?
The
Jordan
Bulls
with
working
the
their
drive.
offense.
Basket
Asia
scored
Jordan was
by
able to
Jordan.
get a backdoor layup
Timeout taken by the Lady Broncos.
and past the Broncos.
30-second timeout.
Another timeout was called. The score is still 57-64. Broncos lead. Just about 2 minutes remaining. And then we will see the male Broncos take on the male Bulls of John C. Smith University. All right, and we are back from that short break. We will take the ball out against a Golden Bulls press. There was a mix-up. Jasmine Carter and her
Possession goes
teammate.
to the Golden Bulls.
She took a hard meeting with the hardwood. And Yakima Clifton was able to get the ball to her teammate, Courtney Best, who was streaking.
She took a minute to inbound it. She has struggled from shooting right. She's been shooting most of her shots like right in the restricted area, but she's been just playing amongst some trees. Yeah. The trees, Courtney Best, Clifton, they put their arms up and she just can't see. So she is 4 of 11 for 11 points.
Offensive foul.
Oh, wow.
Number
There was an
11, Yakima Clifton.
offensive foul
That's
call
her
on Yakima
fourth.
Clifton under the basket.
Team second.
They called that as she was defending number 4, Maya Green. And she was on offense. Just trying to get position under the basket. Three-point attempt from Maya Green. That's no good. Ball ended up in the hands of Yakima Clifton. She brings it up the court. Foul was called. Maya Green trying to defend her. Looked like it may have been a blocking foul. Let's see.
Golden Bulls foul on number 4.
There's a minute
Maya
and a
Green.
half
That's her
left
second.
in this quarter. If the score holds, the Broncos will have snapped a 6-game losing streak.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations.
Definitely.
It's in order.
This is a very impressive win. They've shot well. They got to their spots. They've gotten into the paint. You know, they haven't been forced to take bad looks. I mean, what can you say?
They played really good tonight. I agree. Maya Green, Asha Jordan for a three-point attempt. It's good from the wing.
Jordan.
Courtney Fest to Chantel. And Yakima with the rebound. Took it to the other side of the rim and made the putback.
1 minute remaining in the ballgame.
Asha Jordan for a drive.
Basket's good for Asha
Foul was
Jordan.
called. So she'll go to the line for an
Lady
and one.
Bronco foul on number 15, Courtney Fest. That's her third. Team fifth. On the line, shooting +1, number 3, Asha Jordan.
The score is 67-63. We are holding a 4-point lead with 54 seconds left to go. It is still a close game. Anything could happen. If we can make maybe 2 more buckets, we could probably ice the game. But main thing first things first, and most importantly, we need to avoid any turnovers.
Possession remains to the Lady Broncos.
If we can be smart in these last 50 seconds, we can close it out and get the win.
That's her second foul.
Golden Bulls foul on
I believe the
number
first
3,
time was her
Asha
foul.
Jordan.
I
That's
mean,
her
the first
fourth.
time was a foul from Asia Jordan.
Do you think that may have been intentional?
For the Lady Broncos,
Yeah, because I mean, you're
14,
trying to stop the clock.
Chantel Bennett.
They're pretty close
yeah,
in the
but-
scoring. So they may be trying to foul intentionally to stop the clock to be able to try to gain the lead and possibly come back and win. You
Yeah,
know?
but Chantel Bennett might be the last person you want to intentionally foul since she's shooting 88% from the stripe on the season, and then she's shooting 5 of 6 here today. So 6 of 7 now. So
Substitution into the game for the Lady
you
Broncos.
probably would have wanted to get the ball out of her hand before you intentionally fouled. Assuming that it was an intentional foul. Maybe it was just over-aggression on the part of Jordan.
Possibly, but the Bulls still have a chance. Asia Jordan bolstering down the court. She was able to lay it in easy on the left side.
Possession remains to the Lady Broncos. To the game for the Lady Broncos, number 2, Michelle Gainey, number 15, Courtney
Coming back in
Fest.
for the Broncos, Courtney Fest and Michelle Gainey. It looks like
Possession remains
We are
to the
having
Lady
a hard
Broncos.
time
Oh, yeah. Getting
inbounding
the
the
ball
ball
in.
and getting it. Yeah, first things first, getting it inbounded and then getting it across the court. But at least with that deflection, half of that we don't have to worry about, which is getting it across court.
Right.
So there's no seconds, there's no backcourt applying here.
And the Bulls are still in it. They're only 4 points behind.
Definitely.
So I don't know. Maybe overtime?
Golden Bulls foul on number 12.
And they are going to foul Yakima
That's her
Clifton.
second.
Yakima Clifton is 2 of 7
On
from
the
the
line
stripe
shooting
tonight.
2 for the Lady
But she's a
Broncos,
veteran
number
player.
11, Yakima
She's a
Clifton.
junior. She's a key piece. We're up by 4, 41 seconds left. And she makes her first one.
Back into the game for the Lady Broncos, number 22, Noni Kumba. For the Golden
That's the
Bulls,
thing
number
about
3,
fouling veteran
Asha
players
Jordan.
intentionally. They might be shooting bad from the season. They might be shooting bad for today. But when the game's on the line, they're more than likely to hit their free throws, regardless of what their stats say.
Yep. And here we go again, Asha Jordan.
Brianna Jones running with her.
Trying to put some points on the board before it's too late. Wow, big rebound from Monique Hall. Very big rebound from her. She was being defended by both Noni Kumba and Yakima Clifton. A foul was called. The referee is just trying to distinguish who exactly the foul was on.
Lady Bronco foul on number 22, Noni Kumba.
And Hall is
That's
going to
her
go to the line again.
And the call.
On the line
Go ahead.
shooting 2
What was the
for
call?
Golden Bulls.
The call was on
number
Noni
12,
Kumba. Go ahead. I'm
Monique
sorry.
Hall.
Hall is shooting 60% from the line, but she is 3 of 4 today. So that's very important as the referee is wiping off the ball. She misses her first one.
Substitution into the game for
And you
the
can
Lady
see the look on her
Broncos,
face.
number
She is
2,
Chantel
upset with herself
Bennett.
for sure.
And in for the Golden Bulls, number 10, Jakia McNeil.
There's a rebounding battle
Jump ball is called. Possession
between
goes to
Yakima
the
Clifton,
Lady
Jasmine
Broncos.
Carter, and I think Brianna Jones had her hand on that too, and maybe another Golden Bull from Johnson C. Smith. Brianna Jones has the ball. She was fouled.
Golden Bulls foul on number 1, Malia Rivers. That's her
That
first.
foul was called on Miss Malia Rivers.
On the
Brianna
line,
Jones will
shooting
head to the
2
line.
For the Lady Broncos, number 4, Brianna Jones.
Brianna Jones makes the first
To the
one.
game for the Lady Broncos, number 22, Noni Kumba. Also waiting for the Golden Bulls, number 3, Asha Jordan.
And she makes the second one. Very good job being able to get it done in crunch time. Monique Hall able to put up a layup and a quick foul on Yakima Clifton. Yakima Clifton will go to the line.
Golden Bulls foul on number 12, Monique Hall. That's her third. On the line shooting 2 for the Lady Broncos, number 11, Yakima Clifton.
Yakima Clifton makes the first free throw. And she was struggling at first, but now with the pressure on and with the game on the line, she is able to make those free throws.
Definitely. She missed her second one, but I don't think that's going to matter for tonight. I mean, today, and it won't.
And she was fouled again by Maya Green bringing the ball up.
She took 2 fouls on that one.
Golden Bulls foul on number 4, Maya Green. That's her third. On the line shooting 2 for the Lady Broncos, number 11.
Golden Bulls
Yakima
not trying to
Clifton.
give up. They are not trying to give up. The score is now 74-67, and they are staying in the foul game. And they are up and down the court trying to get some quick, easy points on the board. And Yakima Clifton makes both her free throws. Very good job. The Bulls will roll the ball up the court. Try to get as much of those 7 seconds as they possibly can. Asha Jordan for a stop and pop. It won't go. Chased down by Maya Green.
Possession remains to the Golden Bulls.
And with this win, the Broncos are going to improve to 5-9, and the Golden Bulls are going to drop to 10-6. This will be Fayetteville State's first CIAA victory of the season, as the first game of a 2018 home doubleheader. So this was great work and great effort by the Broncos.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to FSU Broncos Sports Network. Congrats to these Broncos. The score was 76-67. I am Deshaun Johnson.
And I am Kiana Smith.
It's been a pleasure. The Broncos next home game is Saturday at 1 p.m. Of course, we have a doubleheader coming up at 4 p.m. right immediately after this, but stay tuned because we will have a post-game interview, I believe, with Coach Serena King-Coleman.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.
CIAA basketball action.